Look at the picture. See the skull. Visible Frankenstein controls. The Brain Thoughts broadcasting radio. The Frankenstein earphone radio. The latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls.
Today's episode of Frankenstein Control is brought to you by Caliburdidine, the only heartburn medication that shoots you. Now with fun pop-off top. Ah! The relief!
Oh, God. He's really bleeding there.
Purchase it at your Target pharmacy today.
Are tourniquets included in those kits?
No, but if you turn to Kate and say, "Help, I'm bleeding to death," she'll help you. And that's how that. So now that I've cauterized the wound with this lighter that I have near me.
He didn't do it fast enough. My socks are wet under the table. I hope that's blood.
It's not.
Oh, God.
I got really scared when the gunshot went off.
Oh, you know what? Actually, that's just my acid reflux. It's coming out of the wound.
Oh, God.
That's how it relieves you.
There was some guy in like the battle days of medicine.
The battle days?
Yeah, I think he got shot in the stomach, and he had he healed, but he had like a hole into his stomach, and like he used to lay on a table in front of like a medical anatomy class, and they would like dip food on a string into his stomach hole, and then like pull it out to see it dissolved and digested in various states. And that's a thing they did.
They do that to cows.
Yeah. Maybe he was just the human cow.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
The Hugh cow.
I remember the first time I saw that, it really fucked me up. I was just like, my God.
Yeah, they just have
They got a cow cork!
They got a stomach portal.
They got a fucking cow cork that they pull out of the cow's side top area.
Who is doing this?
I don't know. Fucked up farmers, I guess. But they had a fucking cow cork and they pulled it out, and there's
there's a cow's stomach.
Yeah, they have like a plastic grommet in there, so I guess the flesh doesn't tear, and so the cork can go in. But you just look in the stomach. You just look in the cow's stomach and be like, Bessie's doing fine. And Bessie's like, I am liquid metal. Like, it's amazing.
I experience nothing but pain.
It's horrible because that's probably true. And I like the idea that Fucked Up Farmers is like an actual organization title.
Join FUF, Fucked Up Farmers across America.
Today's episode of Frankenstein Control is also brought to you by Fucked Up Farmers of America.
We do weird shit to animals.
Join FUFA today.
We subsist entirely on all of the money the government pays us not to grow our crops, so we've had to do other things with our time.
So we done drilled a hole in a cow.
To watch it digest.
You can just look at it. Just look at old Bessie's dinner.
Whiles away the hours between meth doses.
Yeah. We put chicken feet on a pig.
On a pig?
We put a human mouth on a chicken.
God. That's the movie Chicken Run.
Yeah, they're trying to make a live action Chicken Run.
Oh, God. It's like Tusk, but it's like Tusk and Animal Farm combined.
Tusk, the Emerson, Lake and Palmer album?
No, Tusk, the body horror movie.
Is Tusk Yes or Emerson, Lake and Palmer?
It's not Yes.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so it is Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Okay.
Or no, I'm thinking of Tarkus. Sorry.
Yes.
Tusk is
not sure.
Is part 7 of JoJo's. Welcome to Frankenstein Control.
Where we get confused about Prague.
We're all progged out. Well, the cows are all plugged up.
He's down a Prague hole, Brock.
Oh
no, it was a Floyd hole. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm your host, your very own Hirohiko Araki, Taylor Russell. To my right is Ada Ship.
Hi, I'm Inchiro Oda, and if I die, then the world is fucked.
And in front of me, as always, is Masaharu Kishimoto.
I'm Birai, the Kakyoin of the group. I got a bigger laugh than I was expecting.
Well, it's because it's so fucking true. Yeah. If anybody's seen JoJo, I hope they realize the humor in this.
You used to be a villain in your first appearance. You're useless, and the only stand you kill is a baby.
You didn't have to go that personal.
It was an accident. B-Rai, that was in another life. B-Rai's his medical license has been revoked. Isn't that enough?
It should be enough, but I'll never forget what he did.
I was playing with an axe on a playground. Sue me.
That's what happens when the parents don't sign the waiver.
So if he's cacuing, who are we?
Well...
Taylor is that spiky-haired midget from the one... What's that guy? He looks like a Bobby Hill with spikes on his head.
Catchy?
Yeah.
No, not a catchy. I'm thinking I got Persona 5 on the mind. Oh, Shigechi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harvest all.
Which is like one of the most practical stands you could have. Aside from like Crazy Diamond, of course.
Ada's Oingo Boingo.
I'm both of them.
Yes. You're Oingo and Boingo.
Hi.
I would at least want to be Whole Horse because of the gun thing. But...
Yeah, I thought you were going to say it was going to be Joseph because I'm always screaming.
That's what I would have said if we were...
Oh my God!
Yeah. Oh no!
Son of a bitch! Oh man, that's a good one though. I like that. Oh no, Ada, you're Mariah because you got a magnetic personality.
Oh,
and also when
Jotaro's mom, because you're sick and you just lay down all the time.
Oh my fucking God! Wow. Oh,
I miss Holly.
Oh, that got me. That got me good. That was funny. Oh,
you got that sleepy ass bitch disease.
Yeah, that's my stand. The sleepy ass fish disease. It kills me from the inside.
What a grand old time. Welcome to Frankenstein Control, where if you don't know about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, what the fuck has just been happening for the last 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Let's go. I have an idea. Let's change the subject.
Well, I'm B-Rye, and I was going to say I'm tired as shit because I haven't been sleeping very good, and there was something I wanted to...
I slept like shit last night, too. It was like a cycle of the moon or some shit.
I don't know what it was. I woke up at like 4, and I had to go pee, and I did that, and I woke Lissa up doing that, and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm probably not going to go back to sleep, though, and I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I think I have it figured out. The reason why Ada has sleepy-ass bitch disease is because she spends all night... tiptoeing between each of our apartments, sneaking into our rooms and just like poking us with the bristles of a toothbrush to wake us up and then leaving before we can see her.
It's true, I do that.
To sabotage our sleep cycles.
Yeah.
I thought she just stayed up all night editing out all my coughs.
That is part. That's Wednesday night.
No, but I wanted to mention this a couple podcasts ago, but I've been trying these guided meditations for sleep that are on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Better than trying guided missiles for trying to sleep.
That's a lot less calming than you might think.
But a lot faster.
Yeah. And permanent. No, but you
Best
can
sleep of your life.
You can find all kinds of guided meditations on YouTube that are fun to do. And
Daily affirmations with Jack Handy.
Pretty much. I got into it a while back because there's a couple apps that offer that sort of thing, but like they inevitably want you to pay for that shit, and I'm not going to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
So I just get it for free on YouTube. And there's a couple different ones I like. I usually do ones like geared towards helping you fall asleep at night. And like they work with a varying degree of success. And then I found this one lady.
Oh.
And this lady has an Australian accent.
Uh-huh.
And I know next to nothing about this woman. Mm-hmm. She could be a well-known wackadoo or just have a troubling social media presence. So I'm like a little wary to endorse anything these days because it's always like, that person you like is a Nazi.
Yeah.
What about the Attack on Titan guy?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
The Attack on Titan guy? Wait, the creator is a Nazi or something?
Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to espouse bullshit. Google it.
Okay, all right.
I just know enough to know that I don't know enough.
Okay, fair enough. That's how I feel about most things.
Yeah,
that's why you never talk.
Yeah.
So shut up. No, I'm just kidding. Keep going. What were you saying?
So anyway, this woman's name is like Lauren Fenton or something. If you just Google
Fenton,
if you just go on YouTube and she has some weird middle name that I don't know how to pronounce, but it's like Lauren something Fenton.
Lauren redacted Fenton.
Yeah,
Lauren Bosefield.
I don't know what it is about this lady, but I swear to God, she might as well be coming through my earbuds and like just hitting me in the jaw with a right hook because I've never been knocked out so thoroughly and swiftly as like 5 minutes into one of her videos. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're not really videos, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Auditory meditation
experience.
tracks.
In fact, we got a sound clip of it queued up right now. Hi there, you little drop bears. You're gonna go right to sleep, you little cunt. That's what you're going to do. You call that a knife? This here is a knife. It's actually a spoon. You ain't no real man if you can't cut a crocodile skin with a spoon. I don't know where my accent went, but it's gone places.
Would you like some Vegemite?
Some Vegemite in your pan. Cook it up right there. She laughs in the video. It's very relaxing.
Yeah. She has a shrill, shrieking laugh that pierces through your sleep.
Like Abraham Lincoln.
Apparently he did. He would slap his thigh and laugh real hard in an annoying, high-pitched, braying laugh. And that's real. It's like actual accounts of the White House.
Really funny.
It's like, and that's why John Wilkes Booth shot him. Because he just couldn't take listening to that anymore. He went to his plays all the time, and every time John Wilkes Booth told a joke, Lincoln's laughing away up in the balcony, and he's like, I fucking hate that guy. I don't even give two shits about the Confederacy. I want that man dead.
He also had a deviated septum, so he always had that whistling noise whenever he breathed in and out and the room was quiet. Yeah, I can't do it. It's impossible to imitate if you don't have a fucked up nose.
Yep.
So Ada, quick, breathe into the mic. That's welcome to history with Frankenstein Control.
So yeah, those meditations have been nice, and I think that it's also reducing my stress level. But the reason I came back to them is because I wanted to forget how to talk for a second. There is what I wanted to learn how to remember to do. No, I wanted to talk about something else from Australia that I've been enjoying.
Wildfires?
No. I also watch the lady that I was talking about be from New Zealand or some shit, and I just completely can't tell the difference because I'm stupid. I don't know. But anyhow.
Nah.
I have also been watching I've only watched 2 episodes at this point, but I started watching a show that was originally on FX, but now it's on Hulu, called Mr. In-Between.
Mr. In-Between?
Mr. In-Between, and it is about a...
Korean animator?
No.
Well fucking played.
Oh, boy.
Good.
No, it's about an Australian hitman.
Oh.
And he does all of his, organized crime activities in Australia, and Australia is not really a place you typically associate with organized crime. But
gotta catch a ute from Bendigo to Perth before I off this cunt.
Gotta take out these kangaroo criminals.
Just wanted to pop round to kill the bloke, and wouldn't you know it, giant spider beat me to it. Third time this week.
Yeah, you don't need assassins in Australia. Everything's trying to kill you.
What am I going to do? Fight the
spider? Over in Australia,
guns trained on me.
They hire reverse assassins. You pay guys to help keep a target alive.
Australia actually needs witchers.
Well, maybe Geralt shouldn't have been firing off Igni and all that dry grass over there. Fucking asshole.
That's exactly what happened.
So anyway, you've been watching Chev Chilios' rampage through Australia.
Yeah. And it seems pretty good. There was the first episode, you get the idea that he's a hitman and a mafia thug kind of guy. But it's also pretty funny. And then the second episode immediately starts with an extremely merciless murder where he makes a dude dig his own grave and then shoots him.
Wowzers.
And it's just totally brutal and hopeless and awful. And even by my standards, I was I actually didn't like that.
That made me feel bad.
And, but it's just Jesus, you were so funny just a minute ago.
Way to sour the mood.
Although it does contain the episode does contain the line, I gotta go to court later. Why you gotta go to court? I bashed some dickhead.
That's just a good line.
It is. I bashed some dickhead.
I bashed some dickhead.
So I haven't watched this show. I've seen small clips.
DuckTales season 2?
No. Have either of you heard of a show? It's on one of the major NBC, CBS, whatever networks, called The Masked Singer.
Yes, I have. I'm aware of its existence.
Are you aware of its existence?
Smokin'.
I'm gonna say take that as a no. You don't.
I've seen The Mask plenty of times.
I envy Taylor.
Yeah,
it's my favorite movies.
For Taylor and others who haven't ever heard of the show, imagine American Idol. But instead of random nobodies that might have talent, it is already established celebrities that may or may not be singers.
D and E grade usually.
Yeah, low grade celebrities.
Up next, Pauly Shore.
And a very overworked prop department. Basically, they have some celebrity come in and they're wearing some elaborate costume where you can't see any aspect of their actual body, and they do a performance, and then these judges have to guess or try to guess who it is. I don't know how they can guess, because I don't think it's like it's one of these three people. I think it's just like, of all the celebrities in the world, who could it be?
Wow. It's a wide pool.
The like, I'm kind of torn on like the prop work stuff, because like some of it's really creative, some of it's trying way too hard, and some of it's furry.
When you say prop work,
as in like costumes.
Oh, like prosthetic
type
stuff. Well, like, it's when you say prop stuff, I just think of like they bring out like fucking stage swords and and like
battle each other.
They like, I don't know, just like big cutouts of cars because they're doing West Side Story later.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing is like a performance, so there's like backup dancers and all this other wacky shit going on. It's not just a single person on the stage.
Bunch of wacky shit going on.
And of course, the ridiculous part of all this is that they're wearing a mask, which means you can't see their face, which means you can't actually tell if it's them singing or not.
Yeah.
So it's super obvious.
So the truth comes out.
That they're just like pumping in lip sync or like some other performer doing the singing while they just like wiggle vaguely on the stage. And like, I don't know, Christina
or if it's
Aguilera,
Rebel Wilson and then she jiggles vaguely.
Yeah. And then
corpulent stroke. It's okay, I'm fat. Some of my best friends are fat.
Hi there, that's a foul. I'm calling foul on that with my bad Australian accent.
Oh shit.
It's come back for this.
Rebel Wilson stars in a very special episode.
Wait, is she Australian? Or is she British?
I thought she was Australian.
I completely wasn't even drawing that connection when I made that joke.
Oh man, I thought
being a fucking moron.
Oh, I thought.
Who's Rebel Wilson?
Rebel Wilson is she's the best character in Pitch Perfect 1 and 2. She was the haha look at the fat cat in the movie Cats.
And the Fever Nightmare that was.
Yeah, that's not a movie, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, fair enough. But so anyway, the people are lip syncing.
They're not even lip syncing because they have a mask on.
Oh, like a full mask.
Yes, a full mask.
Then how the fuck?
Exactly.
Oh. Well, so every song like that they play, it'd be like the normal song.
I guess.
Is that how it do? Where are you watching this psychotic escapade?
I saw a like a YouTube video of it, and also at work they had it on
in the break room.
Yeah, in the break. Well, not the break room, but like their.
You guys don't have a break room.
Yeah,
that's right.
Normie TV pushes.
Yeah, our public dining area. But
I forgot you guys remodeled.
Yeah. But the whole thing just strikes me as a parody of an existing show that they show in like a very cynical sitcom.
It's like an SNL skit.
Yeah, or like it's like the sideshow in BoJack Horseman or something.
Yeah, really. That's exactly the caliber.
Hey BoJack, you want to go on the Masked Singer for us?
This is so stupid. How can they even tell? You don't even have to sing.
Exactly. Oh, don't worry, BoJack, you won't.
Yeah, science. Yeah, money. That's all I know about BoJack. Is the guy who plays Jesse is
apparently the BoJack ended and it's really good.
It did end.
I only watched the first 2 seasons.
You got to watch the whole.
Yeah,
show.
I know.
It's
I want to, but our Netflix account isn't connected, and Taylor won't email his parents.
I don't want to mooch anymore.
Well, then get your own account. And let me mooch off of it.
Look, I'll get a new account when they make a new season of Mystery Science Theater. Because
it's not expensive.
I got the second one. Now I want a third one, and I'm holding out my hot Netflix money. I'm ransoming it off.
You're holding out on that Netflix.
Jonah and the gang can make a third season of Mystery Science Theater. Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe there is a third season. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
Kind of like how the
second season came and
it came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
No announcements anywhere.
No
you thought I would have
fanfare.
seen it on the no fanfare, and it was good. I think it was better. Barring one episode, I think it was better than the first season of the new series.
Atlantic Rim.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Atlantic Rim.
Yeah.
Atlantic
God,
Rim
And
would
I
be
think
so
that was their first episode of that season, right?
No.
It's
wasn't?
like second or third.
Oh, thank God. Okay, smart move on their part, because if they started it with that, nobody would have continued watching. That episode is horrible. Not because they're off their game, but more just the movie's so bad you can't save it.
Yeah.
You can't even laugh at it.
They
It's just
picked
like,
a movie that is so
This shouldn't
horrid.
have been made. This shouldn't have been made. How did the people making this movie not quit?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because there were 3 of them working on it. You had the actor, you had a director, a producer, and a graphics guy. That was it.
You see, like, when people ask me, like, why'd you never move to California? You're such a good artist. You should have gone there, and, like, you could have been doing stuff for movies or something. And then
You'd
I
be
could just
working
point
on
them.
that.
Yeah, I could point them to Atlantic Rim and be like, because I'd be stuck doing shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'd rather be shitting on my own dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no. That movie. Okay, Ada, here's a quick one for you.
Uh-huh.
And I'll try and make it quick because this is basically just an in-joke between you and me.
Uh-huh.
What is worse, the Atlantic Rim episode or the depressing monkey circus episode?
I'm gonna have to go with the depressing monkey.
Wow, yeah,
That one makes me want to die.
it really does.
It's so.
It's an exercise.
I don't even know why it's sad.
'Cause-
Like nothing super sad happens. It just makes me want to die.
I think we talked about this episode.
We
on
did.
I remember this.
Well,
now. I didn't
we'll
even
leave
see
it at that.
episode.
Just say like,
that
if you want a
movie.
simulation of what being suicidal feels like, just watch the monkey circus. I can't remember the fucking
It's called
name.
like Carnival Fun.
Carnival Fun.
Yeah.
The Carnival Fun.
Something like that. It's like
The Carnival of Souls.
it has a name like oh Japes and Jokery, hoop-a-doop-doo. Not a sad movie about a dying monkey. We want to dissect his brain because fuck you. That's not really a good idea. Fuck you.
The movie that dares to say fuck you.
Or alternatively, if you want to, a simulation of what it's like to be suicidal, watch BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the reason why I never got into it. I'm just like, I don't know if I can handle that.
BoJack,
I know it's funny.
it's sort of heavy. Like it puts me in a funk, but it also is very captivating, and the characters are very well written. And there's a lot of.
I've heard only
it's
good
really,
things
really
about the
good.
show.
But
I've heard only good things. Yeah,
It
it's
is-
Just, I don't have the mental fortitude for it. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
there have been nights where like Lissa's like queuing it up, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
not tonight, honey.
Yeah.
Can we just watch Inuyasha or some shit? I don't want to watch this right now. I love BoJack. I'm glad he's back, but I'm not ready for this.
Now I just want to hear. Oh fuck! What's his name? The guy who voices BoJack.
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. I just want to hear Will Arnett being like, Kagome!
So stupid.
Yeah. How's Inuyasha working out for you? You enjoying it?
I am. I love it. It's just.
You have the Band of Seven arc yet?
Almost. I'm like 2 episodes from it. I watched all 7 seasons.
Oh,
and I'm
fuck.
almost at the Band of 7.
Ah.
I can't wait.
I know you love the Band of Seven.
Oh, they live to murder people. It's the best thing ever.
Wow, are they Australian?
No, they're not Australian.
Are they Australian wildlife?
Do they bash dickheads?
They certainly bash a lot of dickheads. That's 100%
That's
accurate.
pretty much their MO.
And one of them is based off of Wolverine, so you can sort of draw that Hugh Jackman connection.
Huge
One of them
ass
is based
man.
off Wolverine.
Suikotsu. He's the guy with the hand claws, and he deliberately gave him the blowback hair and everything, and the claws.
Literally the only 2 people I remember in the Band of Seven are the guy with the absurdly huge sword.
Bankotsu.
Yeah, and then the guy who goes, Geish.
There was him. That's Ginkotsu. But then of course there's Jakotsu with the whip snake. Which I'm going to make liberal use of whip snake every time he does anything with his sword.
So that's your Tetsaiga, huh?
It's never let you down.
Iron Weaver Soul Stealer all these years? Wrong! Iron Raver. He's got a funny voice.
He does
in the Dube. That show does have an intense nostalgia for me as well. Like just many a high school morning was spent getting up at the butt crack of dawn, going downstairs and popping the episode of Inuyasha that came on too late at night on the old DVR and just watching The Curse of the Shikon Jewel.
Oh god. Yeah, like we stayed up and watched that shit. Like I stayed up till like 1 a.m. to watch it.
Oh man, I couldn't do that shit. I was in bed by like fucking God. Back in high school was the earliest I've ever had to like go to bed on a regular basis.
Keep in mind, my high school started at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So I had to like be.
Yeah, mine did too.
Like I had to be at school in the dark and shit. And I'd be running towards those soda machines where the crew gathered, and FBM would be like, "You see that Inuyasha last night?" I'd be like, "Fuck yes, I saw that Inuyasha last night." And then referencing Jikocho, he'd be like, "Mirai, that chick was a dude." And I was like, "Yep, he was."
There was who was the molester?
Moroku? There's a lot of answers to that question.
Yeah, like you'll have to be more specific.
The monk.
Yeah, Moroku.
That was Moroku?
Okay.
Yeah.
Where he, like, it's just like, dog, there's a very easy solution to your problem, man. You got that hole in your palm.
Just fuck your hole.
Yeah,
just rip it off.
It's like getting a blowjob from a vacuum cleaner. It's great.
That's horrifying.
And he's like, oh!
The best joke, in my opinion, on the show Archer involves that.
It involves Iron Reaver Souls?
No, it involves the vacuum.
Oh, no, wait, that was Inuyasha's move. Wind Tunnel. That's what he called it, Wind Tunnel.
I always really liked the, idea behind that ability.
It is
just
a cool
the fact that, it's a black hole in your hand, you can just use it. But if you use it too much, it's going to get bigger and bigger, and it'll suck you up. So it's like, I've got the best weapon in the game, but I can't use it.
Yeah.
You got 3 red essences, and that's it.
Yep.
You need to save it for Culex, motherfucker. Anyway, B-Ray, you were saying one of the best...
Oh, yeah, one of the best jokes on Archer.
Archer, yes.
In my opinion.
Kagome was an archer.
Multiple, as was Kikyo.
Kikyo, that was her name. I was thinking like Kiki's delivery service. Things tend to mold around.
Multiple references are made throughout the show Archer to his fear of robots and his distaste for them. And it all harkens back to a childhood experience where he tried to have sex with a vacuum. He did the stereotypical vacuum tube on the penis thing.
Yeah.
When he was like 11 or 12. And it shows him on his bed in horrible pain, and they've called a doctor, and Woodhouse is a lot younger. That's his butler.
Yeah.
As is Mallory. She has dark hair and everything, and he's laying there in pain, and that he's Woodhouse. First, Woodhouse hides the vacuum so that nobody else knows what the cause of his injury was, and then the doctor is obviously flirting with Mallory, and she's paying more attention to that than poor Sterling, who's in horrible agony on the bed.
Yeah.
And Woodhouse is on the phone, and then finally the doctor asks her out. She's like, "Oh, I'd love to. Let me just get my fur coat." And Woodhouse is like, "And I'll just wait here, ma'am, for the ambulance to escort your grievously wounded child to the hospital." And she's like, "That's lovely, Woodhouse, and later you can go buy some wax for your cross." No, that's so fucking hard. The first time she said that joke.
I think there was a episode of Inuyasha where, what was the wolf guy? Koga? Yeah. There's an episode where Koga hurt his dick and he had to get fucking Kikyo's clay doll to come over and heal it somehow. Rub some herb on it.
Priestess, I need you to heal my broken dick.
Koga kind of sounds like that, I suppose. He's the guy who voices Duo Maxwell in the Gundam Wing dub. So that's all I hear when I hear Koga talk. Is just thinking of him going, "No!" in that one episode where Death Sight blows up. Always Sunny, but with the Gundam Wing crew. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny. Hero is, of course, Frank. there's no doubt in my mind about Catra can be D.
Catra's the bird. I don't know shit about Gundam.
It's okay. Nobody does. We'll move on. we'll talk about something everybody knows about. Inuyasha.
Yeah. Vague middle school and high school memories.
Mm-hmm. I like vague memories. Drawing upon, especially when we have a person who's like watching the series as it goes on. So like all our inaccuracies can be quickly pointed out and laughed at.
Yep.
Which I'm perfectly fine with. It makes for good television.
I'd say, like as a much more seasoned anime fan, I'm more
like
aware
Old Bay?
of the tropes, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Kagome.
Inuyasha.
Kagome.
Inuyasha.
Kagome.
Just H. John Benjamin. Inuyasha. That didn't sound like him at all, but just imagine that it was.
Kagome! We'll avoid Macho Man impressions for now. Well, I'm glad you're taking a little trip down memory lane, B-Rye, having a good old time. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Ada, you gotta like get a picture of this and put it on the screen right now, please.
Slim Jim makes a Slim Jim with Macho Man on it.
No.
And I took the box home from work.
And it even says, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, it says, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
It'd be funny if it was just a picture of Taylor on there.
So meaty. I can't talk, Ada. Explain, please.
Another part on the box says "so meaty," and then something else, but I cut it out, so I don't know how it ends. I just have this smiling picture of Macho Man, Randy Savage, going, "Oh yeah, so meaty."
What a fucking treat you've enforced into this home. Can we like cut out the faces and like plaster them at different places in the apartment?
Yes, that's why I brought this.
Oh,
I was going to decorate your door, but by the time I got home, I forgot.
It's okay.
That was a weird little tangent to go down.
My love of Macho Man. Mm-hmm. It's worth taking a little detour down Macho Man Lane.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. He was in an episode of Dexter's Lab.
Yeah.
That's right, he was, wasn't he?
He was on the monkey segment.
Yeah.
Where he was wrestler. Together, the mightiest warriors on the planet. Oh. Ada pointed to a rabbit got into our apartment. Mm-hmm. There he's it's you'd think it'd be cute and adorable, but this one has very severe mange and quite a propensity to sing opera music. Oh, lovely. Let's just listen for a moment, shall we? Good night, everybody.
Now even you know I am a menace. I hand you the secrets to save the entire human race and the entire universe.